Hey there. Well, I'm about to go visit my niece, who's at St. Joseph Medical Hospital. She's there for sepsis. And tomorrow they're going to do a procedure to check her heart valves. And man, has she seen some hard times. But she's had some major issues with heroin addiction. And I don't know whether she still considers the guy her boyfriend or whether he's her ex. But he's in jail or is at prison. And some of the scenarios that they had been in, she had gotten beat the crap out of, assaulted, raped. She hung around some really bad crowds. And now she's in the hospital with sepsis. And I'm told by those who have visited her that she's going to try to lie and say that she's doing just fine, and that she's going to try to get me to give her a ride. But you know what she's going to do if I was to do that? Take her away from a place that could save her life and bring her to somewhere that she can get her fix. Her heroin fix. So it's going to be a difficult visit. And then earlier today, my friend that I was trying to take to different apartments to try to get him some housing somehow, he got to see his credit and his history. Got to find out what was in his reports. And shows him as a couple years ago having been evicted from places that he's never lived. All in similar areas to where the three bears have lived. The three bears gave him, a couple years ago, gave him a counterfeit check. And in turn, he ended up losing access to his account and basically lost over $10,000 because he was locked out of his account. They're responsible for why he doesn't have why his vehicle got messed off. He did lose one of his places of residence several years ago due to them. And since some of the things that they've been involved with have been identity theft, he thinks that they're probably responsible for the identity theft that he's seeing in his records right now. Tomorrow he's going to go to the police and try to see if he can look into, try to get some of this stuff resolved. he's really freaking out. I'm really worried for him. He's been very depressed. His days are limited. He has cancer, and he's been just trying to keep it at bay, hoping it doesn't spread to the rest of his body. But he's wanted to cut himself off from all contact with everyone after he found this stuff out. I could try to go to his place and try to give comfort, but it's not going to give him comfort. Right now he's in one of these modes where it's like anyone trying to force themselves into his life in that regard, in this sort of manner right now, would make things much, much worse. So I'm worried about him, and I'm worried about my niece. I'm worried about some of the stuff she's going to try to tell me when I'm visiting her. So, wish me luck.